Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Are y'all ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin in approximately
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, hello everybody. Masters Maniac Mexico, Rollo, good to see you, buddy. Pope, good to see you, buddy. Glad you stopped in. I'm about to lose my damn mind. So, I really wanted to get a Wun-Dar. I really did. So, I knew what time it was going to go live. I was at work. I work in a factory. We're not allowed to use our cell phones on the floor. I was making my parts. I was running a CNC machine. I pretended I had to go to the bathroom. I got in there, got on my phone, got on there right as it went live. Got my thing in, got the figure in my cart, went to put in all my information. As soon as I hit go, it was already sold out. I had to go back to work. There wasn't no second chance for this guy. No. I get no second chance. I understand it went back up again. Got it? It's second chance. And a lot of people were able to get it on the second chance. Not this guy. Oh, hell no. I had to go back to fucking work. I had to get my ass back in there and get on the damn, hey, Rollo, let me get you in here. Hey, bud. I had to go fucking back to work. I had to get back on the goddamn machine. I didn't have time to sit there fucking with my damn phone all damn afternoon because I got to make fucking money. I got to feed my fucking family. I got to work. So I come home. I'm watching Hebrew. You know, he didn't get his either, but somebody bought two and decided to let him have one at cost. But, you know, this kind of shit pisses me off. What the fuck is wrong with Mattel Creations? Hey, Bruiser Brawler, glad to see you on. Bruiser Brawler, he bring up a good point. I had one around 2 p.m. just a few minutes ago, and it got canceled. They canceled his damn order. Right, what the fuck's wrong with Mattel Creations? Can they not create enough figures so that everybody can get one? What the hell's wrong? I mean, everybody who wants one of these damn figures ought to be able to get one. They can make they want to make money, right?
Yeah, but I guess you got the point right there, my friend. They're running the same thing that we have seen a couple of years ago in fashion, right? They're creating kind of a rare access that's not really there. They know how popular these figures were. They know how many people wanted them. They knew this perfectly. So the only way that this could happen is purpose.
Yeah, but what I mean, to what fucking end? I don't get it.
Exclusivity,
exclusivity. Exclusivity. Yeah, I get it, but I'm not going to fucking eBay and spending $150 for a goddamn $14 fucking figure.
No, it
And
was a very sad day, to be honest, for collection again, and Mattel didn't do good on that. I
they
can
need some
tell you.
kind of queue system for buying, says Pope. No, what they need to do, Pope, is if you got it in your damn cart, you have a set amount of time to buy the damn thing, and then they kick you out. But as long as you got the damn thing in your cart, for the next hour or so, that figure is not for sale to anybody else but fucking you
No.
because you got it in your cart.
No, and they're overbooking still and canceling orders. But well, I can calm you down in one thing at least. You know that Germany is 7 hours ahead from us. From your point, even so, it's 8 hours. So they have all been sitting nice at the evening, ready in front of their computers. Nothing like at work in between or something like this. Oh, everybody had a free day. It is Friday afternoon night, and
That
nobody
brings up
was able
another
to get
point.
it.
That brings up another point, Rollo. That brings
Nobody
up
was
another
able.
point.
Nobody was able to get it.
That brings up another point. It's not fair either to the world.
Oh,
That thing should be available in different time zones at different
yeah.
times so that everybody
yeah.
across the world gets
yeah.
the same fucking chance to get these damn figures.
Yeah,
Now,
but-
what it's doing, it's making me not want to give a shit about damn Mattel at all and not
Right.
buy shit that they sell anymore.
All right.
Even though I love my figures, I got what I fucking need. I don't really need the damn Savage He-Man Wun-Dar.
No,
I
of
can make my
Wun-Dar
fucking own.
Wun-Dar is something that we have heard about but didn't really know about since Scott came up with the story last year or something about like this, and we had it a little bit more confirmed. But it's nothing really that I am personally attached to. So my conclusion is the same. I got pissed off, and I will not go for it even neither. And if they're putting it up now in a big huge wave, it's going to sit out around in the stores. I'm not going to touch it, my friend. And this is what they're going to do as well. It's not going to stay Mattel exclusive. It's going to be presented on card, like the Lords of Power or anything else. And that is unfair too. So what is the whole play about if it's not about creating exclusivity that's really not there though?
Well, I understand the need to create a little bit of exclusivity. Oh, I got one and you don't, all that kind of bullshit, you know. But the thing is, they should be able to have enough on hand so that anybody who goes in and orders can order the damn thing and not be sold out in 4 fucking minutes.
No, 2 minutes, 2 times in Germany. That was a weird thing. So you got 4 at the end. We got the same time frame then. But in Germany, it seems that it has been running like this. I mean, I have been connected with one of my friends over there all the time, and he was just sitting there. And then the ordering window was open for exactly 2 minutes, and it closed down. And he went to a live and ran it as well, and it opened up again after almost 45 minutes for another 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes.
I wasn't going to get on here and rant until I found out that they opened the damn thing up 45 minutes later when I'm over there busting my hump. And I can't go. I can't leave and go try to sneak and get on the damn phone because I knew nothing about that damn thing. That's all bullshit.
That was the same in Germany.
And still, good to see you. Hot Wheels is the same thing. 5 minutes and they're gone. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? I mean, really?
And
how many of these figures? Here's another thing. How many of those damn figures wound up in that fucking store over in California called Frank's?
There is it.
Now, how the hell did those get out? Those weren't bootlegs, people. They were not. Those were the actual figures. Somehow they got out of the damn warehouse and Frank's got his hands on the damn things and put them up for sale in his damn shop. And how many of them did he have for sale? I don't fucking know. But those were figures that should have been available on Mattel Creations as well. There should have been enough. There should have been at least, I don't know, 500,000 figures available so that anybody could get one that wanted one. And they still would have sold all of them.
Of course. It should have
took a day or two to sell out. It should have took a day or two to sell out.
No, and it's not even a problem to evaluate the need that would be there. The figure is advised for around 3 months. So you can even approach to your frequent Medi collector customers and tell them, would you want to have one? or 2 or
Well,
3.
well, the other thing is, why is it that when you go to Mattel Creations that you can't create a profile with your credit card information already the fuck in there, so that all you have to do is hit one damn button, or better yet, fix it so that if you're on your damn phone, you can use Google Pay or damn Apple Pay to pay for it right there on the fucking spot without having to put all this information. It took me, I know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to put all that shit in there.
Of
And by the
course.
time I got it all in there, it said, "Oh, well, you sold out. We're wiping your card out." Well, nice. And then Pope brings up another interesting point. Here's the eBay scalpers with their fucking bots going in there and bot buying using sock puppet accounts, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures. Now, yeah, everybody's limited to 3, but if I got 9 bots, then that's 3 times 9 figures that I get, and now I can go to damn eBay and sell them for stupid ass prices. $150 I saw was one of the 150, 175. The lowest price I saw was $23. I don't even know what the shipping was on that, but it was from somebody who had 17.
All right.
I trust you, motherfucker. You've only sold 17 items or only got 17. Whatever. I'm.
Wasn't it anyway limited to 3 or what?
It was limited to 3 per person.
Oh, so what? Where he got his hands on 17 figures there?
Well, 17. No, I'm saying his score on eBay was 17.
All right, yeah, he's
only sold. Yeah, he's got no clout, so he's only sold 17 of whatever the fuck he's been selling, and ain't no telling how many negatives that he's got behind that. So I don't trust anybody anymore, Rollo.
No,
I really don't, because I've been burnt a
can't.
couple of times. eBay, I got burned on eBay once.
Oh.
I was buying something on eBay, and the son of a bitch never sent me my item, and I never could get in touch with them, and I had to use PayPal to get my damn money back, and that took forever.
Yeah, PayPal fraud a couple of years ago on my side as well.
That's the problem with all of this shit. You got all these scamming son of a bitches going on there, and then you got Mattel Creations that can't get their shit together. I just lost my damn mind. And I apologize, people. I told y'all.
No. There's nothing to apologize. I think a lot of people here around in our community feel exactly like that. And I think it's about overtime for them to recognize that and to hear that. And if it's not possible with a lot of critic videos that have been around on this issue a month ago on the last waves, how the waves are running. Wave 1 is not coming in on time. Wave 2, you never see a bid. To get a trapjaw is very difficult till today. To get a trapjaw is very difficult till today. So it's not that they cannot recognize it. You got all the right in the world to let this out, and also let the scalpers out there know that we're not going to play that game. Stick Wun-Dar up where it's dark, though.
Speaking of trapjaw, here's the little son of a bitch right here. I had to buy him on the fucking secondary market because these weren't even available for sale in the United States. Wave 2 never came out for sale in the United States.
No, not in the proper, not in the proper manner.
Exclusivity bull crap. So Walmart gets Wave 1. They overbuy Wave 1. They don't buy any of Wave 2. So Wave 2 goes overseas.
Yeah, I was stuck with Wave 2, but I didn't see any of Wave 1 or the further waves for the same problems here in Mexico. As you know, I got a trapjaw too. I still don't have problems in getting Wave 2, but all the other waves, Wave 6, I hardly haven't seen a figure here.
Yeah. Well,
I've never seen Stratos. I've never seen Stratos.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, it boggles my mind. They blame it on all kind of shit. Oh, well, it was a problem with distribution because of the coup. Bullshit. And then it was all on these ships all the toys are on these cargo containers on these ships offshore. We can't get them on shore.
Well,
we're going on 2 years, fixing to go on 3 years of this bullshit. And then
No,
This
no,
is
and by the meantime, they're advised about this goddamn problem, and it's not that there's only one factory that they have that are producing for them, and this one is sitting in Shanghai. No, here in Mexico, we also have a huge Mattel production site, and a couple of other parts in the world, like Europe, the Netherlands, has them as well. So why they goddamn shift the production if they know that this problem is going to happen? You cannot tell me that. So no, I don't find that conclusive. Really, I'm thinking that over and over and over. I just can find that they're doing this on purpose.
they
I don't
are,
find
but
any
I
other reason
can't
to.
figure out what the end game is.
Hello,
I
Rolando.
thought the look what I went to college. Yeah, yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, yeah. This old stupid
Yeah.
looking biker son of a bitch. Yeah, I went to
Oh, we
college
got some education here.
and I took economics. I took microeconomics and I took macroeconomics. And one of the first things that my damn economics teacher told me was he asked the question to see what our answers were going to be. He said, "What is the purpose of any company in a capitalistic society?" Oh, it's to create the best products. No, 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 you're wrong. It's to help the people. No, 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 no.
No.
Excuse me.
Oh.
The purpose of any company in a capitalistic society is to make as much damn money as possible without spending the least amount of money as possible. That's what the purpose
Money
is.
making.
So,
Yeah.
Mattel, like any other corporation, their goal in life is to make as much fucking money as they possibly can and spend the least amount of money doing it. So, what's the purpose of making, I don't know, how many thousand of these little Wun-Dar figures that they made and not making enough to meet the demand that they know is out there? They know that people like me that have some mental illness in our head that we have to collect this damn plastic. We're going to go for this shit. They know that.
But there you get it. There you get it. They're creating demand for a later release, maybe on card, and spread it out
Well,
like shit, crank it out like shit.
Here's the thing: the Triclops, the mini comic Triclops.
Yeah,
It was
same
the
thing.
same thing with that damn thing.
Same
I didn't
story.
want that damn figure. It looked like shit to me,
No,
so I didn't want it. I didn't
no.
want that figure. Then they came out with Koldar. Koldar, he's cool. I remember him in the cartoon. He's not a Masters of the Universe figure as far as I'm concerned. I didn't want that shit, so I didn't even try for it. But the thing about the damn Wun-Dar was, that's a cool looking figure to me. It would enhance my collection. I wanted the damn Wun-Dar. But I'm not going on eBay and taking my britches down and letting somebody butt fuck me over this figure. Fuck that.
Exactly. For 150 or whatever bucks, that cannot be if the original price is supposed to be $15, no? Or
But I'm
50
still
or
trying to
whatever.
figure out what Mattel's fucking end game is in this. All right, I understand, people want to think, hey, I got this exclusive figure, but hell, they do the same thing with the convention figures. I've got them. I was able to get them at reasonable prices. I waited over a year when the son of bitches that overbought the damn things were sitting on their fucking stock going, how am I going to get rid of this shit? Nobody's buying it at my inflated price. Well, I better go down on it. Maybe somebody will. Then I got it. And the same thing's going to happen to these sons of bitches that bought all those Wun-Dar figures with their goddamn bots. They're going to put that shit out there on eBay, and there's going to be a couple of gullible fools that'll go out there and buy that shit from them. But in the end, they're going to be stuck with a whole bunch of stock that ain't going no damn where until they come down on their price. And I'm not buying that shit. I'll spend $30 for it, and it better have free shipping. That's the most I'll spend for that.
And again, I'm not going over that bridge that we won't see that figure on a regular card somewhat later.
Well, you may, because I mean, but it'll be different in some kind of way, just
and
like
some kind of little detail. It will be different.
Yeah,
they pay attention to that.
The colors will be different, or he won't include the weapons. It'll be some shit that'll make it just a little bit different.
Some will be different.
Because we don't want to piss off the people that bought it from Mattel Creations.
Saying that, I'm going to crank out some kind of a wild theory, because we all know that license for Masters of the Universe in case of Mattel is going to run out 23.
Yeah,
and there's a lot. There's a lot of speculation going around this, and not only around this, but around Mattel itself. It has gained so much of a momentum in the pandemic again as a company that it might gonna be sold out or lose the license for Masters of the Universe or whatever. So it might be. It just might be, and that is my theory, but kind of economically reasonable. It might be that they're kind of forced to crank out as many stuff on as many channels as they can do it, just to demonstrate 23 to Universal. Okay, we're using that brand and we're bringing it forward. We are delivering it to all kinds of markets, and that could be a kind of one idea, that they say, okay, we have also this exclusivity channel for all the collectors, and we are also going to use it. But they're using it half-minded and half-hearted, and they're just slaughtering the fanatics. That's my agree. But it might
Well,
be one of the reasons behind that, and might also be the reason why they're cranking out so many lines. Masters of the
well,
Universe
it definitely is.
Revelation,
That's
Masterverse, WWE fusions, and now they're coming with a complete new universe after introducing CGI 40th anniversary. I don't know what. This is also a thing that keeps me confused. And the only idea that I have is it might be simple economics, that they really don't know how to
well,
handle the
they
situation.
they are going to have to renegotiate with Universal
Yeah.
in
So
2022.
also,
That's
so
absolutely going to
also,
happen. But they've also got first right of refusal, which means that uh, they get the toy contract unless Universal comes up with something off the wall. So they can say, okay, we want the toy contract, and Universal's like, okay, pay us X amount of bucks, and you got the toy contract. They got first right of refusal on that, but they are cranking all this shit out because they want to have all that shit so they can, hey, we got all this right here. Look what we've done, and that's why a lot of it's coming out, and a lot of it is competing with itself, in my opinion. A lot
yeah,
of that shit is competing
yeah.
with itself, and it
To
shouldn't.
as a fanatic of especially Masters of the Universe, my name just speaking it, it is. I am happy on one side that we are living in a time where we never ever had so many product out like now, so that I really can go to any kind of shop, and I have a by idea to find something from the Masters of the Universe line. It might be mega constructs, it might be whatever. No, there's so many things out, but you're right. This might be also kind of a gravedigger, and even hardcore fanatics start cherry picking because it's simply too much, and you can't do all of it.
Well,
And if and,
I,
and if things like this are happening to exclusive articles, well, one gets pissed off.
Well, to be honest with you, Rollo, the new waves of figures that are coming out, a lot of that I'm not interested in. It's just not things that I collected when I was a kid. I don't want it now. And the other thing that we've got to realize with Origins, that a lot of people are not thinking about, when we get to these later waves of figures, the figures that came out at that time, they were fully tooled figures, because at the time, the line back in, what was it, 1984, 85, 86, the line was blowed up big, and they had the tooling budget to make new tools for each figure that came out in those later lines.
Oh, and there were a couple of sophisticated
They
ones.
can't do that now.
No, no,
And then that's
that's
why you
true.
get repainted
True,
Stratos. That's why
true.
you get repainted Green Goddess. That's basically just T-Log green. I'm
It's
glad they
Tina.
did that. I always wanted that figure, but still, that's why you're getting all these repaints. And that's all the goddamn
Yeah,
Wun-Dar was a repaint of He-Man with
yeah,
some repainted Stratos, Zodak armor on him. And the original figure didn't even come with the damn Zodak armor.
exactly. Just blank, just
Yeah,
blank.
it came with a couple of weapons that were repurposed from Grayskull and paint and molded in maroon plastic instead of gray plastic. So
Yeah, but
that's you know it's ridiculous. I mean, sure, the box that it comes in is going to be beautiful with Axel Jimenez's artwork. The back of the card, beautiful. The front of the card will look beautiful. I'm going to rip the son of a bitch out of the damn card and play with him. So what the fuck difference does all that make? It's a
same feeling
$14
I had
ticket.
with the exclusive Scare Glow. What was with the exclusive Scare Glow? And in this one, they even failed with just half the body glowing in the dark. What's going
Yeah,
on?
really,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to have a $75 package shoe carton. If nice and fine that it has LEDs, nice and fine, as you say, that it has a nice box printing and everything. But that's not what I'm going for. And then this figure was the same run. It was hardly available. It went up to $400 before it broke down in price. And look where it is now. It is available, and it's almost available for the $75 that they're asking initially.
I don't know. I'm just pissed off, and the main
Yeah.
reason that I'm pissed off is because of the way these things are being sold through Mattel Creations. Mattel Creations needs to get off their ass. They need to get somebody in there that knows what the fuck they're doing and how to create an online selling site that works, because this shit don't work. If you're sold out in 3 fucking minutes.
So you can't tell me that, man. This is, as you said, that is a multi-billion-dollar company. It cannot be true that they have no one in
They
there that is not be able
they
to
had to have tooled more figures than
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
mean, give me a goddamn break.
exactly.
And seriously,
Yeah,
what's how hard is it to create a site where you can put all your fucking information in there, create a profile so that it's one click? It's like fucking Amazon. One click and then it's bought. You go to Amazon, they got all your shit in there. You put it in there yourself, and when you see something that you want, they're up there in the corner. It says one click, and you just click that, and boom, it's coming, Jack. It's coming to your address. And your credit
yeah.
card's getting billed for it, and you didn't have to go through no shit. This
It's,
site is fucked up. First of all, you put it in your cart, and then it says, okay, now you have to wait because you're in line now. And when the cart becomes available, then the cart comes available, and you okay, now you gotta wait. I gotta put my name and my address in here. I've already put that in there, right? No, you gotta put all that in there again. Now we have to make sure that you're not a bot. So
yeah.
the capture comes up, and then you show me a damn picture of a bunch of damn red lights, and it says, "Show me, click on all the traffic signals." Do all
Show
that.
me the flower. Show me the
Now
flower.
it says, put your credit card information in. So I'm fiddle fumbling in the damn bathroom, dropped half my shit on the floor, pick it up, get my damn credit card, turn it over. I can't fucking see up close with nearsighted. And I look down at the credit card, type all that shit in my damn thing. And as soon as I hit pay now, oh, your order's canceled. This is sold out. What the fuck? All I did was just throw my hand up and say, this is bullshit. Put my wallet back in my pocket and get back out there and go back to humping in that hot ass down factory. And then supposedly 45 minutes later it became available. Well, I'm sitting there
Yeah.
working my ass off 45 minutes later, and I can't get my phone out and find that shit out.
No, but as I said, that the only thing that can be said in the defense is that this happened all over the world. It happened in Germany as well. It was on 2 minutes, and then they closed it, and 45 minutes later it was on again, but just for another 2 minutes. And I can tell you full-heartedly that 99% of the Germans that I know that wanted that figure didn't get it.
To those of you who
Didn't
did
get
get
it.
the figure, I'm happy for you.
Oh yes. Oh,
I'm
oh,
happy
please
for you.
don't misunderstand. This is not a rant against the people that got lucky today.
No,
This is a rant
I'm
against the
glad. I'm
practice
glad
of
you
the
got the figure.
industry.
My my my
Exactly.
my my beef is with Mattel and Mattel Creations,
Exactly.
and Rollo. I've about run out of shits to give. I don't have too many more left. Probably not many at all. I mean, my give a damn is broke, and I don't give two shits about Mattel anymore. I've got what I want, and I can customize what I need so they can kiss my ass, and I'm
Yeah.
probably not gonna buy much else from their asses.
No, no,
I
that's
mean,
but it's the same conclusion that I got, and it's kind of sad because this will lead to a downfall of Mattel, and who knows if we're gonna
well,
see a series like this again.
Well, I'm just my mind is all boggled out. Okay, understand that. I'm about nutball crazy right now because I'm thinking about all this stupid shit that's happened with this Mattel
But
He-Man
for
Masters
me,
of the
it's the
Universe
same, man.
Origins line. Let
Don't
let's
these?
let's remember something. All right, you remember the damn Eternian Guard?
Oh
All right,
yeah.
that was supposed to be an online exclusive
Oh
available only
yeah.
through Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. Well, why
Correct.
the hell did that damn store Big Lots, that sells all that secondhand damaged merchandise
It ended
and
up there.
clearance merchandise? Why did they get their hands on the damn thing?
Yeah. It
They
ended up
had
there.
Big Lots had that thing for sale way before Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth ever had it. Now, how did that in Wun-Dar? How did he end up in a damn uh, comic shop called Frank's out there in California?
That was Frank's lottery day. That was
It
Frank's
was
lottery.
Frank's Lottery Day, or Frank knew somebody who worked for Mattel, and they sit there and I mean, there's something shady going on with that one, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's-
And to my viewers, let me tell you this: if you're on this chat right now, if you're on this live stream right now, you're the lucky ones. Because I'm gonna take this son of a bitch down when I get through with it, because I know eBay's gonna beat the shit out of my ass.
it's gonna be demonetized anyway.
Yeah, well,
But no way.
I'm not even
No, man,
monetized
you
to
got all the
fucking
right.
begin with.
No, but we got all the right.
I'm about 50 subscribers away from 500, and that'll get my community tab open. And Pope, I appreciate you, man. I know you're one of my Patreons. Grindhead Jim, he's not on here tonight. If he is, he hadn't said anything. But
No,
Grindhead
Brand
Jim's
is
a
kind of
Patreon,
disappeared.
and Will McLaughlin. I don't see him on here tonight, but Will McLaughlin is a Patreon. I appreciate my 3 new Patreons that I just got in the last week. If you get a chance, run over to my Patreon page and give me a good shout out. Yeah, it doesn't take much. I don't want much, but I mean, it would be great.
Because there's another point that you give, and Mattel has to see that, man. We are passionate collectors, man. We put almost every penny that we have or that we can turn around or snip away from any other purpose. We put it into the goddamn hobby. And most of the times, we're putting money into the hobby that we don't even have. We need to cut it out of our flesh if you want to have it
Yeah,
like
well,
this.
well,
And I
you
don't
know,
deserve a treatment like this if I'm willing to sacrifice 1 or 2 or 3 good meals a month in order to have a goddamn plastic by time. So I deserve I deserve a good treatment, and I deserve an offer once in a while. What I don't deserve is get fucked up and told me that my $40 are not even worth it. This is something that really gets me up the palm, to be honest, buddy. So because we're not born rich, no, and there's
yeah.
also a reason for all our modding and handmade handcrafting stuff that we are doing. It's that we cannot walk into any store and say, okay, give me 5,000 pieces of that and a carton of this. We can't do it. So if we want to have it, we need to find a way to it. And it's difficult enough. It's difficult enough. I don't need no one like this company to put up even stakes. No, when I
Well,
keep myself 3 months prepared because I know this figure will come, so I start to put 10 away here, 5 away here, 10 away here, and then the great day comes. I have the money all together. I'm ready to let it go, and then they tell me this shit. No,
well,
sorry. Now
you
I'm
know,
sorry.
no, you're fine. It just chaps my ass that the thing sold out in 3 freaking minutes. How the hell does that even happen? And everybody was talking about bots and shit. Can bots defeat the captcha now? Because I had to go through I had to put my phone number in there. Then they had
Well,
then
they
they then
have
they then they then they then they texted me a code, and I had to put the code in there to prove I was real. Then I had to go through a damn captcha where I had to sit there and click on all these fucking pictures. And then by the time I got through doing all that, the figure probably was already fucking sold out. But then, but they decided to stick the knife in and twist it just a little bit. Boy, put your credit card number in there.
It was like somebody was in the stock or what, and said, "Okay, stop it. They're all sold out." And then after having a coffee and a cigarette, stumbled over a couple of cartons and said, "Oh, we have another 500."
Let's
You
open it
can
back
have-
up again.
I mean, what the heck is
Just
going
sell the
on there? or
goddamn
what?
figures. I mean, just
Is it somewhere in Alaska where they're doing and the lights went off, or what? What happened?
it's in the deep recesses of hell, and Satan is sitting up there going, "Oh, this is bullshit." I mean, really.
Okay. I'm going to show you a Mexican bootleg from the latest Mattel release. That is called Diablo Man. Diablo Man.
Oh, here we go. El Diablo.
Diablo Man is going to be available on Mattel exclusive next week for just $49.99.
Yeah. And sold out in 3 minutes. Well, you won't get it. But
No,
you can try.
of course
You
not.
can try. You won't get it, but you'll try.
Only when hell fries too.
Why don't they just open up a damn online shop? Why don't Mattel just open up an online shop, cut the middleman out, and sell all their shit on this online shop? And just create an online what if you want it, you come on our shop and buy it. That way you don't have to worry about, well, we got to sell so many units off the shelf to children, whatever the fuck that Spectre Creative says it's got to be. Fine. Just create an online shop and fix it so that anybody who goes on there can buy what they want. Oh.
Now I got it. I got the idea. And I only got it because I'm a German and I experienced communism. But this is all the great workers that the Stasi had. They needed to be somewhere, and they're continuing with their great plan of order and delivery. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Prove my history.
Mom and grandma go down to the shop and there's like one loaf of moldy bread on the shelf, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that you can't buy because it's even real. It's just
It's
like
ersatz. Yeah, it's ersatz bread. No. Recycled food. Just the idea of that turns my stomach. What is recycled food?
If it's real, you can buy it because it belongs to the party's leader of the
yeah, well, see, that's Frank over there in California. He's in the inner party.
There we got the solution. though. There it is. He's got some lovers or something like that. Oh yeah. That's first-hand report. That's the way it worked. Only till 1989, and it has reason because it exploded. Huh?
But did it really? I mean, I sometimes I wonder. I mean, you're a German. You have ties over there. Yeah. Did it really go fully capitalistic over there, or is it still some of that shit still under the?
After our dear Angela right now is away, we have to be honest. Angela came out of this cradle, and she did a goddamn good job the last 17 years, 16 years to make Germany put into an outcome that I'm not really agree with. Yeah. Look at our country right now and look at it 20 years ago. And if you ask me if there's still mental differences, of course they are, and they have to be. These are people that have been educated like 50 years in a complete indoctrinated way. These are 3 or 2 generations that have absolutely nothing to do with our way of thinking. And can this disappear in just 10 or 20 years? No, it's right at the moment. It's striking back, my friend, and it's striking back hard. hard.
I figured that, and it's the same thing with Russia. You know,
Oh
Russia.
yeah.
You,
Oh
you, you
yeah.
can't tell me Vladimir Putin and all that bullshit going over in Russia and the same old shit that was going on when Khrushchev was in there, and when
No, Cold World War has never been put into an end, if you want it like this. And as a German, I can tell you that, because for us, it just came over us like a huge wave, and we could not imagine that is all this happening so fast, and it didn't. It didn't. It
well,
was just,
Gorbachev was the one that was supposed to have brought in glasnost. Do you remember that shit?
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well,
And
I
then
was alive at the time.
he went on vacation down to on the Black Sea, and he caught a cold down there. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he was dead then, because when you know what happens when a Russian leader catches a cold?
Well, political decisions have been done the wrong way, though.
Yeah, whenever a Russian leader catches a cold, that's when the KGB got their ass and they're fixing to off them. Because
Brezhnev had a cold for his last 8 years in government, and he was never seen again, although he was still the leading head. And before that, Khrushchev also got
yeah,
a nice flu and never was
no,
seen
a
again.
Russian flu deadly, Jack. When you catch a Russian flu, you're a dead duck.
Oh, they kept him in a nice dacha, but never
Um,
was seen again, though.
well, all
No,
right, guys.
no, no.
I'm just about done with damn Mattel. I mean, I just really am. I'm sick to death. And look,
That's what we have.
let's just bring it out here.
Yeah.
Hasbro's doing the same fucking
Doing the
shit.
same, even worse, buddy, even worse. Even
They're all doing the same thing. It's all a fucking money grab. But I can't figure out, if they really want to grab the money, why don't they just make enough figures so that all us fools will go out there and buy the damn overpriced things, instead of doing this shit where all they're doing is they're teasing us. You
But
know,
look, Hasbro, for example, is doing that, and what they are doing is they're kicking our asses with a lot of low quality product for around a $30 price range. That is also not what I really want to see. No,
uh,
yeah,
Serbius Forever came in. Good to see you, Serbius Forever. If you're new to the channel, please do
yeah.
subscribe. He says the Cold War changes from till now. The Cold War was a battle between Western freedom and tyrannical collectivism. I agree with that. Now, he says, and I agree with this too. Now, he says the battle is between a globalist ruling class and
Mhm.
traditional populism.
Absolutely, and the motives are pretty much the same.
Kyle, I saw you over there on Hebrew. I don't think Todd's going to make it over here, because I didn't even bother going over to Facebook and put all I did was put up a kind of a teaser saying I might be on around 8, but I didn't put any links up there yet. I was trying to make a damn thumbnail for this show, and the little
Oh,
yeah the little laptop that I used to do all that work on, Zone Alarm decided it was time to do a security scan on it, and when that happens, everything just runs in slow motion.
but to
So
come back,
I said, to hell with it. So I just came on here. So yeah, I'm glad to see you, Cobb. Normally my live streams are not just me cussing and ranting and raving like this right here. I told y'all that I was going to act a damn fool on this channel tonight. That's all I'm doing tonight.
that's
No
good. So,
toys. I don't even have the desk cam up or anything. I'm just on here bitching about the incompetence of Mattel Creations.
there we got it. He also missed his Wun-Dar.
Yeah, he missed Wun-Dar but got Coldar. Mattel
All right.
Creations got worse from
Yeah,
then
but
till now.
that is not a surprise, because who the heck wants Kaldar?
Nobody, just those who know who Coldar was.
You
No
take
kid, the
you
kids
take
don't know.
Kaldar if you don't get Wun-Dar.
Well, yeah, well, Fuck Kolar. I didn't want Kolar to begin with. You know, I like the cartoon show, but the cartoon show came out a year, maybe 2 years later than the actual figure run that started in 1982. That when I think about He-Man, I think about He-Man and the Power Sword. He-Man and the Power Sword, that very first storybook that came with those action figures that were released, the original 8. That's my story of He-Man.
Exactly.
And you'll
Well,
see
that's
that when I do my videos. As a matter of fact, my wife asked me when I came home from work. She said, "What's your plans for the weekend? Are we going to go live?" And I'm like, "No, baby, not
destroy.
this weekend. I've got to
Seek
make
and
a video."
destroy. Seek and destroy. But
Yeah.
I would like to come back to the point that you made, that you said you're almost done with Mattel. And as sad as I am, I'm coming to the same conclusion, and not only with Mattel. There's a couple of things in the pop culture right now going on, dealing with my beloved brands and association, my heartaches in form of plastics or movies, that I cannot support in any way without going into that any deeper. But there's so many shit out there right now that's grabbing and plastering the core of the things that I simply love, that I guess, as sad as it is, that is the only thing that we can do, Bill. We need to pull our
Well,
money out of it. We need to pour it out of
that's
it.
that. That's the only thing that these bastards can
No,
understand.
as
That's the only thing
although
they
it
can understand.
makes me no,
And don't
because I
we
want the
can come on
figure.
we can come on YouTube and make rant videos all we want. The son bitches are not going to listen to that. But what they will listen to is when their
Oh.
pocketbooks start getting hit. It's the same thing happening to Disney right now. You know, Disney, all the
Yeah, was just one time too much. If you just say that, now I'm exploding, because I think that for me was one time too much. Since they revived the Star Wars with Episode 1, well, I'm waiting for something good again, and storytelling. Okay, part 1, 2, 3, I give it. It's kind of boring, but it's neither crap shit. It's
well,
neither crap
at
shit.
least George Lucas
I give it.
did that.
So,
At
but
least
what came 7, 8, 9, no, and all these series right now, and all the time they managed it again and again with me, and there I have to give in my failure to create kind of hope again, and to give it another chance again, and really to be thrilled again, and to wait and see. At this time, they will do it right, and I did believe it again. And this time they annoyed me more than ever. This time they annoyed me more than ever. No more fucking sand, and no more of these. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I will not even go watch it. I will not even mention it on my channel. I will just ignore it. It's just dead.
well, last night the wife and I watched the final episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Oh my God. I mean, really? I mean, there were so many ways that this could have gone. And from what I understand, it was originally supposed to be a movie. And of course, the Solo movie put a stake in that, because they found, okay, nobody wants to watch this shit at the movie theater. Okay, we'll retool it into a mini series and put it on Disney Plus. They'll all come and watch that, right? Of course, I did, but I wish now I hadn't, because all like he who shall not be named said, I mean, all it did was just ruin the whole storyline of Star Wars itself. The Episode 4.
No,
When
it
I
is.
last saw you, Kenobi, you were the master and I was the learner. Now I am the master. Really?
Since when?
After I drug your ass through some damn fire and burnt your ass up and used all
Yeah,
the
but
force on you and force choked you up in the air? No.
yeah. Look, but what Bruiser Brawler says here is exactly the right thing. And the themes or the topics or the brands are just exchangeable. You can say the same thing about Star Wars or about anything else, right? We're
Well,
going to see a terrible story to be unfold in the second wave of these terrible series. You're gonna see more episodes of this
well,
terrible series.
the thing about Disney right now is that they're trying to sell their product to the wrong people. Disney is a children's product that appeals also to adults who are bringing their children to see the product.
Yeah,
It
but
is
this is
not. It is not for the ABC mafia.
we can say,
It is
yeah,
not
yeah,
for the
yeah.
progressives who are trying to change the world and all that. These people don't go see the damn Disney movies anyway, and the box office at damn Lightyear proved it.
As you see, it's not even for adults, and there's not even that many adults that square minded around in the world that you want to have a success. It's
Well,
like that financially.
what seems to be going on in pop culture now is that they're taking pop culture icons that have been around for years and years, Superman,
Decades.
Batman, Batwoman, whatever, and they're taking these products and they're saying, okay, let's see if we can't make all the fans hate this shit and sell it to somebody else. We got to get the new people in. So first thing we got to do is destroy it. Revelations, anybody remember that shit?
Yeah.
Let's destroy what you love because we don't want you to watch it anymore. We want these people to watch it. Well, these people give two shits about your damn product. We're the ones that have been with it all this damn time, pouring all our money into it, and now you don't want us anymore. Well, fine, we're
Yeah.
gone, Jack. We're gone. We're not watching this shit, and now suddenly they're not making any money.
No, because these 2% are not enough, buddy. These 2% are not enough. Say it or don't say it. The majority of people are still pretty ordinary guys and ladies that well, they might don't have anything progressive against things like this happening, but they won't support it on a wide range, and they won't make it part of their
Oh,
daily television
Marvel's
experience.
doing the same. They're doing the same shit over there at
Yeah, but
Marvel.
you're doing more than this. And this I tell you as a German. What was the great success of the great American culture in Europe after the Great War? It was that you had this creativity, that you had this standing for something, this being righteous and claiming on it. Now you come to change the same values or the same characters for different values to us. I don't buy it. In the 80s, like almost every German boy, I had a American flag in my room and I was looking like in adorance to your country.
It,
Nowadays, doing this, I'm looking there and say, "Oh, they are losing their power. They're going down the drain. What they're doing? No, Iron
it,
Man is
it,
Iron Man."
it's what's known as the Tytler cycle. Have you ever heard of the Tytler cycle?
No.
It's something. It's a real thing. It's something to look up. Tytler was a man who was very wise, and he talked about the cycles of civilizations, including the Romans and all that. And he said that
All right. There
it
you go.
goes in a cycle.
Yeah.
All great, you know,
Nations or country
civilizations. You know,
civilizations, better
yeah,
word.
it starts with slavery. Everyone's in slavery,
Yeah.
and then there's the period of revolt where the great men come, and then there's a period of war, and then there's a period of prosperity and freedom. And during that time of prosperity and freedom, people begin to grow apathetic.
Yeah.
And during the period of apathy, it usually leads into a period where a dictator or a tyrant comes into power, and then it
Yeah,
comes
like we
back
had
up
it
to
through, bro.
slavery again. And it just kind of rolls around and around and around like that. And he also said something, and I'm probably gonna mangle the quote, but the basic gist of it is that capitalism and democracy is a unsustainable democracy is an unsustainable form of government because once people figure out that they can vote in the leaders who will give them the excess money from the largesse of the country, then they'd vote these people in, and then they break the country basically by taking all that free money and everything and nobody working, and then it leads back into what I said before. It's just it,
There we
and
go.
we're I think we've gone from the from apathy into getting ready for something horrible happening.
There we
But
go.
and this war on pop culture is
Yeah.
part of it, because what
It's
that does is it destroys our
all
heroes.
right. Exactly.
When our heroes are
It's a
destroyed,
little
we
bit
have
more.
nothing to look up to.
Exactly, and it's taken away your shine and your polish, and it's not a good thing to do. Everybody
You know,
needs a hero. Everybody needs values to look up for and to identify with, to stand up with and go along with. Everybody needs that. And you and me, with our motorcycle club background, we know that maybe even a little bit more better than others do.
well,
If you
that's
don't
true,
do
because
that, you
we
get
can
off track.
we can see through the bullshit.
You get off track. If you don't do that, you get off track. If you don't
Yeah,
commit
I
yourself
can see
a
through. I can see through the
100% to
bullshit.
values, you go off track and you get
Well,
lost.
well, let's think about something.
Woo.
Why do we watch TV shows and movies and the things that we like and the things in pop culture and read comic books? It's to escape from the shitty world that we live in into a fantasy
yeah.
world
Oh yeah.
where everything is cool and good.
Oh yeah.
Well, these sons of bitches are going to come in and go, no. We don't want you to have your fantasy world. We want to fill your fantasy world with the same bullshit you have to face every day in life.
Um,
Well, why the
no,
fuck
no,
do I
no.
want to go
They
escape into
prefer
that
they
fantasy
prefer
world?
to come. They prefer to come around with a big sledgehammer and tell you, by the way, He-Man is dead, Tila is a lesbian, and Evelyn is a goddamn domina.
Or yeah, and all these, I don't have anything against people who want to do these things.
Don't even start with that
that's
discussion.
fine.
Don't give me that shit.
But
I'm not racist. I'm not anti-gay. I just don't see these things.
There's no
when I'm
need
watching
in shoving
TV.
that shit down my throat on a daily basis.
Exactly, and I'm just
Especially
not
in my
looking
fantasy
for these
world.
topics when I'm
I
watching
don't
a
even
He-Man
need this.
show.
I don't even need sexuality in my
No,
fantasy
no,
world.
this is not what I'm looking for when I'm switching on He-Man or Thundercats. If
I
I'm
damn sure ain't looking for it when
Huh?
I'm switching on He-Man and Thundercats, for God's sake. I don't
Yeah.
need to see shit like that. And
No, exactly. Otherwise, I would look XXX programs that I also
yeah,
have
that
available. though.
shit's available over there.
Exactly. This is
On
also available.
Pornhub.
If I
You
would
can go to
want that, I do
Pornhub
that.
and watch that shit all day long.
Yeah. It's all there. It's all there.
And if you want to go, if you're an adult and you want to go see a drag show, you be my guest and you go. But don't drag 5-year-olds in there to watch that bullshit.
Which is another thing. How sad is that? And I just thought about it because both of us, we have kids. And we also had this as a topic last week a little
My
bit. No?
God, Rollo, if my daughter was still in school and the goddamn school teacher took them to a drag show, I would go to jail.
Yeah,
You know-
because I get them out of this classroom and I'm going to get them down the same toilet of the drag show club that they brought
Yeah,
my
you're
daughter.
not gonna take my children
No,
against
no
my will
way.
to some shit
No
like that right there,
way.
and I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
And that's the point. How sad is that? That I, as a parent, today, I think I would need to, if I get a kid today, I would need to forbid him the consumption of such a program for reasonable things, for reasonable, considerations. No, I would say to my kid, no, you can't watch this program.
I'm
As a
glad
fan, as a
we're
fan.
entertaining you, Pope. Pope
Oh.
just laughing his ass off. She-Man. Well, that's basically what it boils down to. Well, I mean, look at Marvel Comics, for instance. Why is Marvel Comics tanking? I'm not talking about the TV shows. I'm talking about the comic books. Why is that shit tanking? Because they decided, okay,
many
we're going
copies they're
to
selling?
kill off
7
all
a
the
month?
good heroes and replace them with something different. So we're going to replace Iron Man with Ironheart. we're going to replace the mighty Thor with his girlfriend in a Thor outfit. I mean, why? Because those characters that they're destroying were
Yeah.
our heroes.
Yeah, and there you go.
Once they take our heroes away from us, what do we have left? Nothing to look up to. Superman. Let's take Superman and change him so completely to where it's not even the same character that it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. Let's make him into something completely off the rails.
Yeah, nice. But if it comes to Thor, oh, they did a huge mistake because this is a little bit more. This is also northern mythology, and with this new approach that they have about Thor, also that they're in the upcoming movies, they pissed off a lot of Danish, Norwegian, Northern German, and English
I
people.
would imagine so,
We are
because
seriously angry. We are seriously angry because you're mispresenting
well,
God.
well, let me clarify something for my audience here, and Rollo will probably back me up on this. There are still people that worship the pagan gods
Yeah,
over there in those
the
areas.
majority.
Wotan is still the All Father, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, the majority.
Thor,
Our
Thor,
yeah,
Thor is still up there riding his chariot pulled by two goats and throwing his hammer
yeah,
against the
yeah.
giants of Mjolnir, throwing and it's just
The holiday calendar of northern countries today is not made up by the Christian church. It orientates on pagan days and views.
yeah. I
It's still the
that,
same.
that
And
that
in my state, still we're still burning witches on the 1st of May and things like this. We're doing all the pagan things. Yes.
and so when Jack Kirby came in and he created this the oh, I love it. He's got the vino there. Anyway, when Jack oh, okay, Heineken, okay. I thought you had that vino there. Anyway, when Jack Kirby came in and he created the Asgardian mythology for Marvel Comics, he was appreciative of what he was taking from, and
Yeah,
and
and he took it
and
pretty seriously, to be
he
honest.
he showed it wasn't
Very close.
exactly what
No, but
the
very
mythology was,
close.
but it was
It
I
is
can't
very close to northern mythology, and it
was
has never been
it
disrespectful.
had the same feel to it,
Yeah, it
and
has
you
never
watch
been disrespectful.
it wasn't
It was
disrespectful in any
no,
means.
we loved
But
it. We
this
loved
shit
it.
they're doing now is meant
Ah,
to destroy
we,
that
we
for
hate
some
it.
odd reason, because when it destroys that, it destroys the things that you look up to. It destroys the things that you want, that guides you in life, and that's their whole purpose. They're trying to take uh, me and Rollo. They don't even care shit about us. They know that we're not going to be around long enough to matter.
That's
They're
true.
after your kids. They're
That's
after these
true.
young kids, these Zoomers. They're the ones that they're going to have their minds controlled.
Yeah, but yeah, there we need to say stop, and this is why a rant like this today is necessary, my friend. It's absolutely necessary. If only one listens to that and asks himself if all this is going the right way, it's necessary, and it made a job.
Well, the thing is, and I was telling my daughter this. I said the pendulum swings back and forth,
Oh yes, oh
and
yes,
it, but before things get any better, it has to go all the way to the point where nobody is happy and everybody's pissed off, and they're like, "Okay, well, we're sick and tired of the bullshit. Stop." And
yeah,
then it starts to come back in this direction. But then human beings are not satisfied. It has to go all the way over here.
yes,
You get these periods of time in the middle where everything's cool, but
yeah,
get these wild times on either
Yeah,
side.
let's say like the 70s and 80s, no?
Yeah, the
Where
70s,
everything was pretty cool.
right. We had just come off of a world war. We had just come off of a civil rights.
It was far away enough, but
Yeah, it was
still not too
at
far
the end
away,
of, it
no?
was at the end of that shit, and everybody was calming down.
Exactly.
I think John Paul Revere was talking about a book called the Seventh Turning, if I'm not mistaken. I need to get that book and read it, but it talks about this. It happens in cycles.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
we had the Revolutionary War, we had World War One, we had World War. Every 75 years, we
Oh
have
yeah.
a turning, and we're in the midst of that turning now. But the problem is, until it completes, you have this time of complete misery.
Yeah.
The fourth turning. Thank you, Pope. Thank you, Pope. The fourth turning. Yes,
All right.
we're in the midst of the fourth turning right now. But until that turning completes, it's absolute misery. And
Well,
that
what it
misery
will
is,
do to your nation, I will be very surprised, because for your nation, it's the first time that you're living that. Your nation is still very young. What it's going to do to you, to the European nations again, is pretty clear, because all these turnings always had
well, I,
always the same outcome. It was always bloody war. We're
well,
gonna see that again.
I kind of feel for Europe anyway, because Europe fell into a trap.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
but you don't need to feel for us. So foolish, so foolish. And I will be very harsh with my own people, including myself, So foolish you cannot be. After that lesson that we have learned, after that my generation had the chance to grow up with my grandfathers telling me from the first source how the things are going, if they're going to get rough. No, we are ought to be more intelligent. We're supposed to be more intelligent. I mean, we're not 2,000 years far away and say,
well,
okay, whatever that Jesus did, I don't remember.
I can't in my mind understand why
We are close.
the
We should be
European
better.
nations gave up their sovereignty.
Yeah. Well,
They,
we lost it. We put it on the gamble. We lost a couple of wars. We
they
dragged ourselves into that.
these individual nations gave up their sovereignty,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and now, I don't even know how it works over there. I mean, they can come
It's weird.
whatever the governing body is called of the United Europe, or whatever the shit they
Yeah, it's
call it.
weird. It's weird. Nobody has the power.
They can come
Nobody.
in and they can tell an individual country, you can't have this law, you must have this law,
Oh yeah.
you must,
Oh yeah.
and the people are like, okay.
Do you know that within the European Union we even have a law for straight bananas? And that's no joke. The banana has to have a certain angle to be sold within European supermarkets, buddy. If the banana is too straight or there's too much angle into it, it will not reach. It's a European norm that has been established even almost 20 years ago. That is fucking bad shit.
Yeah,
Bad shit.
it's batshit insane. Yeah, and these very same lizard people are over here in America trying to turn this country into that.
Don't let it do. Don't let it do. Don't let it do. I give that as an advice to you.
Well,
Don't let that happen.
well, as long as people like us are alive, it probably won't. But they're banking on the fact that nobody lives forever, and they've already destroyed the minds of our children.
And well,
I mean, all you got to do is go on that TikTok. I had it on my phone for all of about 15 or 20 minutes, and I got rid of that shit. You scroll through that shit, and all you see are these weirdos that are mentally ill.
oh,
They got shit all in their face. They got damn blue hair, green hair, like clowns, and they don't know whether they're men or women.
no.
They don't know. I mean, because obviously, the what that don't matter.
But I don't know if
feel like
it, I don't know if they really need to wait till you and me die, Bill. If you don't look out, just take my example. If you're a certain free-minded personality with a certain background of education that you cannot tell an A for a Z at any time that you like, well, when I left Germany, which is also almost 15 years ago, in August it will be 15 years, I felt so uncomfortable and I felt so not encloser, that's too much, but like it was not comfortable for me to live there anymore. So when my wife gave me the chance to move with her back to Mexico because she didn't want to live there anymore neither, I just took it as a chance. Until today, I'm not looking back in sadness or in anger, but just with a lot of relief that I could escape that situation. So I don't know if they need to wait till we are dead. They just can make it very, very uncomfortable for us, my friend. And it was very uncomfortable, I can tell you that.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I mean, I
Ooh.
can only imagine. Right now, I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And of course, we've gone political, people. I really am going to have to delete this live stream after it's
somewhere. But Pope, here's it. Pope says, "Holy cow! Somewhere, someone gets paid to measure the angles of bananas in the European Union."
And
And
I
yes,
imagine
yes,
they make a lot of money measuring those damn angles.
yes, they do.
And the matter of fact, to get that job, you have to probably suck somebody's dick.
And
Am I wrong? I mean,
no, you're right. And you have to tell
shit.
the
It's
angle
the
and the
same old
length
shit.
by your lip sensor. If you don't measure it right, you're fired. Though.
Yeah. But you make so much money at this shitty job, you got to suck my dick to get it.
No,
Because,
it's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's
man.
true.
And
It's sad, but it's
the
true.
same shit happens over here. Now, I will say this much now.
We have
Elon
the same
Musk,
with fish, with crabs, with potatoes, with
Elon
everything.
Musk got rid of a whole bunch of those crazy asses over there at Tesla and
Oh, yeah.
fired the diversity officer and everything because that think about that. Okay. So the diversity and inclusion officer makes probably $200,000-$300,000 a year.
That's right.
And all they do is go into the workforce place and pit people against each other. Because get rid of all that shit, and like I said, when corporations find out that this pandering to these Twitter mobs and these idiots on TikTok that are mentally ill is not making them any money, maybe that's when they'll say, "Oh, wait a minute, who is making us money? Well, let's cater to them instead."
Do you remember what we have done on the school's backyard to those people that came out in the break and told us, "Oh, the director has just made me to be the equality manager of the school."
That ass got beat.
There was not only a knot in the tie afterwards, though.
Megatron, they just canceled my order after buying it 8 hours ago because they ran out of stock. Okay, back to Mattel. Here we go. This man bought his figure on Mattel Creations, got a confirmation that his figure was going to come to him, and then 8 hours later they said they ran out of stock, so his order was canceled. That is absolute bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Why did they run out of stock? Because that goddamn Frank's got all the damn stock over there in his damn comic shop? Is that why? Maybe that has something to do with it. What the fuck, says Cobb. Mine's canceled too. So, hey, check it out, Rollo. Everybody who ordered the goddamn Wun-Dar figure and got their confirmation that they had it coming, they got their orders canceled. They got their orders canceled because they ran out of stock.
They ran out of stock.
And I just said it, when you walked off there to catch your breath, that's what I said. Why did they run out of stock? Was it because all the stock went to that damn comic shop called Frank's over there in California? Is that why they ran out?
Frank just sucked some dicks, I guess.
Yeah, Frank sucked somebody's dick and got all the damn Wun-Dar figures.
Frank
If you want
is a
Wun-Dar
good
figures, you
sucker,
better
though.
find out if Frank still got a few in
He's a
stock.
hell of a
because
sucker. He's a
obviously,
hell of a sucker.
Mattel doesn't have them anymore.
No, it's all with Frank in California and
The
some.
fuck?
Oh no. I figured out what's going on though. It's all because of the Ukraine. It's all because of the Ukraine.
Yeah,
Vladimir Putin took
Putin did it.
Putin took them, and he's sitting in the Kremlin out now. And you know what he's doing? Army building, buddy.
Oh yeah, he's got to fight those sons of bitches with Wun-Dar figures. That's about as real as that Ukraine war is, anyway.
No, cop.
Fuck
I'm not
Frank and his son. Yeah, fuck Frank and his son.
I'm not into it.
Frank and
But
son
if Frank has some daughters, you can show them to me, though.
Shit. So all the motherfuckers who were sitting there gleefully happy, I got my figure. Mattel just shit the bed and sent an email to him and said, no, you didn't. Yeah. Oh my God. This fiasco has gotten even worse. The last we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes now. So from the time I started, it has gotten even worse as the cancellation emails are going out in force. You ain't getting your figure, motherfucker. We strung your ass along. We had a good old time doing it with our fake ass shit on the Mattel Creation website. We sold all our figures to Frank and Sons, and we made out
California.
Like we had some, so you would come on here and buy them. You ain't getting shit, motherfucker. God damn, this has gone from worse to hell worse. I don't know.
Have some smashed windows, I guess.
I don't know what the fuck, and of course you know Mattel is not going to address any of this.
Well, you can buy any type of title in the internet, cop. These days, even the title of being a father is not necessarily real.
Well, no, go to Netflix and you can watch Daddy's Pregnant.
You see. I think the story is called Frank and Sons.
Yeah, Frank and Sons. Yeah. Pope,
formerly known as Prince, aka Design, or what?
Press release, Mattel press release. Breaking news, press release. Sorry for the typo. Only 10 figures were produced, not 10,000. So fucking sorry. It's your fault because you didn't read the fine print. There will be only 10 figures of Wun-Dar made, and you can come on and you can try to get your one figure out of those 10, but you're going to be fucked because Frank and Sons got all 10 of them.
I haven't planned to come to the States this year, but I guess I have to go to California, though.
Go to Frank and Sons. Goddamn.
I get the club moving, though. I get the club moving. No chance.
Mine was canceled too, 6 hours after I paid for it. Yeah, I mean, here we go. I mean, so Mattel really has they've shit the bed on this one.
But there's another aspect on that. So what is going to happen with this money? Of course, they're going to refund it. There's no doubt about it. No, but this is
it probably didn't even go off your credit card yet.
Yeah, and it's going to take 1 or 2 days, and they are going to work with all these pennies on their bank account and getting on top a nice reward in form of interest in keeping your money 1 or 2 days. They can work with it, and they will do that for sure.
All right, Cobb, you're right. People are going to be enraged like hell, though. These orders are canceled. But here's what's going to happen. In about a few weeks, month at the most, they're going to put all that shit back up. Oh, we're so sorry. Our servers got fucked. There was everything crashed. So we're gonna do this over again, and we're gonna do it right this time.
Yeah.
And assholes are going to be assholes, and gullibles are going to be gullibles, and everybody's going to go, and we're going to do this all over again in
No,
about 2 or 3 weeks.
no.
But I'm
We need
not.
to be strong there. We need to be strong there, and in order to that, we might
Tell
do.
those sons of bitches to kiss your ass. They can take those Wun-Dar figures and they can shove them straight up their ass.
Exactly.
I'm not getting one. I'm not even going to
No,
try. Mattel
no.
Creation, Mattel Creations, the website Mattel Creations will never get a single dime of my fucking money ever. I don't care what they release.
It hurts,
And
but I don't see another way.
they're gonna fuck us. They really are.
Oh
They're gonna
yeah, oh
release us
yeah, and they're
fucking
gonna
won't.
trigger my FOMO every
Yeah.
day. They're gonna trigger it
The
every
fear
day.
of
It's gonna
missing
be a
out.
horrible time, but I
Yeah,
don't
the
see
fear
another
of
way.
missing out. The
I
fear of
don't see
missing out.
another way. I don't see another way how we can liberate it.
I fell into that very same FOMO that he's talking about with that Mysteries of Grayskull set.
Oh,
Every
I'm still suffering.
let me rant. Let me rant for a minute,
Yeah.
okay? The Mysteries of Grayskull set everything that was in that should have been in Castle Grayskull playset, okay? Especially the damn robot. I didn't want the Spirit of Grayskull thing, that paperweight that's in there. I didn't want that tentacle monster that's coming out of that grate. I didn't even want the fucking grate. All I wanted was the goddamn robot. I wanted the robot because there wasn't even a cardboard robot in the damn Grayskull Origins castle. They even had a foot peg made in that to put the damn robot on. And then they didn't release that to the public. No. We're going to make this a convention exclusive. You can only get this at PowerCon. Well, us working stiffs don't go to fucking conventions because we got to work our ass off in hot ass goddamn factories making little bitty parts that go on bobcats so that those who work for a living can dig ditches and make big holes in the ground and all that kind of shit. So I had to buy this on the secondary market. I got it at a decent price. It was a little overpriced from what they were selling at the convention, of course, but I got it just for the goddamn robot. The rest of that shit was subpar. Even the robot's knees are fucked up. The knees are fucked up on the robot. The robot won't stand on his own. He leans up against the damn wall because his knees are fucked up. And yeah, I could probably do what Hebro did, drill mine out and cut it down and shove the damn thing back in there and make it right. But that's not the point. I shouldn't have to do that shit for something
That's
that
for an
costs us so
exclusive.
goddamn much. And the shit that came in the set, really, the robot should have been included with goddamn Castle Grayskull to begin with. Am I
That would
right?
have been awesome. That would have been absolutely awesome.
Who really wanted that damn white sorceress figure? Nobody, because
No,
everybody wanted the sorceress figure that came out carded later that looked like the cartoon figure.
no.
That
I mean,
Temple of Darkness sorceress appeared in one fucking mini comic. One mini comic. So instead of tooling that figure up, just put the robot in the damn castle.
yeah,
But no, it's a
no.
convention exclusive. It's a convention exclusive.
Yeah, but there's another thing. I mean, they already kind of announced it that we will see the astronaut on card, no?
Yeah,
So they're
exactly. But
going to fuck both of the parties hard, right? And they're going to do it 3 times. Or 4 times. First of all, they fucked all of us, making it a convention exclusive. Then they fucked the guys that spent the money at the convention because it was highly overpriced and in a bad quality. Then the guys that they were still keen on getting it got fucked on the second market, and now all these 3 types get fucked when they put it on card for $20.
yeah. Now Megatron, he's right. Fuck it. Make it a
Yeah,
legacy He-Man and make a custom Wun-Dar.
yeah,
That's what I plan on doing.
yeah.
I got the skills. I can paint a belt black. I can paint hair
Oh.
brown. I can paint boots black. And once you do that, go get your fucking Seth Rollins figure and you got the black armor.
No problem. Absolutely no problem.
Cobb says Mattel decided to sell it on eBay instead. Yeah, you're right. Because you go on eBay right now. Go on eBay right now. There's a fucking 1,000 listings. And here's
Oh, yeah.
the other thing. Here's the fourth fucking. The fourth fucking thing is the gullible sons of bitches that went on eBay and actually bought these from these sons of bitches. These sons of bitches' orders are canceled. They're not gonna be able to.
They will not even get there.
No, the Scalpers' orders are fucking canceled now.
That
They're not
is
even
reasonable.
getting it
That
from
is
them sons of
reasonable. But it's okay. That is okay. That is the only good fuck in all these fucks.
That's the only good fuck. Those fucks on eBay that's trying to sell this damn thing that they don't even have in their
I see.
hand yet.
Because two
Their orders
stupid
are canceled
idiots
too.
get into troubles there, though.
Oh,
We see that is something that I haven't thought about it. Right now, everything is gonna get canceled. So everything that they sold in the last 4 hours on eBay literally will not reach them.
I'll
Hey.
tell you what. If I was a gullible motherfucker and I had gone on eBay and spent, I saw some reasonable prices on there, $50, $60 for this damn thing. If I'd spent my $60, confirmed an order to one of these motherfuckers that thought they was going to get it in a few, and then this happened, and I would ding their ass. Oh no, you're getting a negative review from me.
Wait a minute. I know who made up all this. This is an original Skeletor plan here. It's Skeletor behind it.
No. Skeletor.
Oh, my buddy. Look.
wouldn't have done
I
that.
got
No.
pure proof
Skeletor-
evidence for that. Wasn't the name of the Skeletor actor in the movie Frank Langella?
Frank Langella.
What is the name of this curious toy store that gets all the support from the universe?
Frank Langella.
I think I got
Skeletor.
the code.
I was going to say Skeletor. Skeletor might be evil, but he's not that diabolical. I was thinking this would be more like a Hordak trick.
That was a boss order.
Oh, God. It's only getting worse as time goes by. It only gets worse, and Cobb agrees with me. Skeletor's not this evil. It has to be Hordak. It's got to be Hordak. Hordak's the one doing this shit. Hordak has now become the CEO of Mattel.
No, I love Skeletor by all means. So no, he would never do that. But what we can say for me as a conclusion, we can say this is not a good direction it is taking, and all these different branches and masterverse and everything like this, neither is a good direction that it's taking. So for me, it looks a little bit like it was looking with the He-Man and New Adventures. Now they're over triggering a little bit the good old concept. They stopped to deliver to us, to the vintage collectors, what we really want and what they know they can sell up to a certain amount, and they are not doing a favor to the further development of the brand itself or presenting it to next generations.
One of the things that I hate to do this to you guys, but you're not going to see the whole freaking line get released in Origins. They cannot do it.
No.
The Snake Men and all that, all of those figures that were released in the last few years of the line were all fully tooled. That meant that each figure had tools that weren't on the other figures.
Yes.
The reason
they will not do it.
Yeah, the reason that they were able to do this Origins line was because they could follow the way it started. We got 3 bucks. We've got a female buck. Well, actually 4. We've got a female buck. We've got a human buck, human male buck. We've got a beastly buck, and we've got a reptile buck. And all we got to do is mix and match between these, and we don't have to make but 4 tools.
Yeah, that's true.
And we can make all these figures with just these 4 tools. And then when the line blew up, then they said, okay, we got enough money now. We can make tools for each figure. And at that point, when they're releasing those figures, all of those figures are never going to be released because they just can't do it.
No, and even we are
What was
seeing
that
this
for you?
clearly. We're seeing this clearly, even in the new waves. Well, we got some new tooling in one or two figures,
Well, we
but
did. Well, I mean, we got the snout spout. That's
yes,
the stupidest figure I've ever seen in my life.
I,
And
I
then and then
have I've
and
I've
then
had it.
and then Mantenna, and of course the new Mantenna figure's got 4 legs instead of
Yeah,
the other one who had the
yeah.
fused legs originally.
That is something positive that we see, but in the same time, we hardly
But
see
but
any
once what
vehicles.
but the amount of money that they spent making those tools,
Yeah,
I mean, they can't reuse those tools for anything.
no, no, no,
Now,
and
of
but
course,
what we see, we don't see vehicles, and we hardly see any play sets. Yeah, I guess we will not even see Snake Mountain
no, we're not going to see
because
a Snake
it's
Mountain. You
it's
can
it's
give that
too
up.
it's too expensive in tooling nowadays to make a play set like this. Not talking about Eternia play set or anything like
The
this.
fact that we even got a
Not
Castle Grayskull
not
playset is
manageable.
just absolutely amazing on that.
Yeah, but there the tooling was already there, and
You
it
got a
has
you got a
no.
sky sled, but that's half of a vehicle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The sky
yeah,
sled is one half of the battle realm.
yeah. That's true.
So
And
we
the
so we,
Wind Raider is
we got
pretty
we got the
easy in
Wind
tooling.
Raider. I was
Yeah,
surprised on that one. We got
yeah,
Stridor,
yeah.
and I figured that the evil horse, I forget his name, Night
Night
something,
Stalker.
Night Stalker. They could reuse the whole tooling on Stridor for Night Stalker if they
Yeah,
wanted to.
Shark Tank
You know,
and
you got the
Roton.
land shark. We got the land shark, and we're supposed to be getting the Roton. So there's been some people who are reviewing Rotons that they've gotten
Yeah,
their hands on. How they
yeah.
got their How do these son of a bitches get their hands on this
I
shit
can
before?
tell you about the Germans because the Germans have told me there's several reviews out, and one of it is done by a friend of mine that is called Motu Dad, and he got it sent directly by Mattel as a review example.
Well, I knew Pixel Dan got that shit, but the thing is,
There are some out, so like 6 or 7 reviews in the German-speaking market are
yeah,
out, and I know that they all have got it or received it
yeah.
directly by
The
Mattel.
only the last time I went perusing the interwebs to see if the Roton was available for pre-sale anywhere. It was all foreign markets, foreign to me markets. Right, I'm in the United States, but they were foreign markets had it for sale, and it was on
No, it's not.
pre-sale. It wasn't even. If you ordered it, they're saying, okay, when we get it in, we'll send it to you. I don't work like that, Jack. And
No,
I'll tell you something else. I'm an impulse buyer, which means that I generally won't buy that shit online. But if
it's
I
the
see
same
it
for
on the
me.
shelf in a store, I'm like, I'm gonna get that.
That's true. It's the same for me. I need some kind of trigger, and when I see it on the shelf, it's pretty more likely that I spend the money than when I only see it on internet. I put it maybe on the wish list, but I don't get this impulse.
But
It's the same for me.
the real sad thing here in America now, see, they still have Toys R Us in other markets like Canada and overseas. But when Toys R Us went out of business and we lost that dedicated toy store that was able to buy the stock and put it on the shelf of shit that Walmart wouldn't carry because there's only so much space in a Walmart, and the toy section is just one small part of it.
That's true.
But when you lost when we lost the dedicated toy store of Toys R Us, that's when everything went to shit with the toy market here in America. Because the last big line that I bought at Toys R Us was the Mattel 1966 Batman figures.
Yeah.
I saw them nowhere except at Toys R Us, and they had a nice little selection of them, and I was able to get them. Another thing that I ended up getting at Toys R Us before it went out of business, and I'm going to show this on my channel one of these days,
There was a couple.
is the Jack Specific came out with. It was a girl toy, but the thing is, when you're crazy in the head like I am, and you're an adult collector of action figures, something like this just makes wonderful action figure photography fodder was the Me World Mini Malls collection. These little sets are little dioramas of actual stores like Claire's and Justice Department Store, AMC Movie Theater, the Build-A-Bear Workshop, places that you would see in an actual mall. They little dioramas of that in 1/12 scale, just the right size for your action figures to go shopping in or go watching movies in. I bought all this shit at Toys R Us, and it was not at Walmart to be seen anywhere. It wasn't at Target. And that's another thing. Okay, so the Motu line was a Walmart exclusive to begin with, right? I'm ranting and I'm kind of going from one thing to another here, but Walmart exclusive. And then it was branched out, and every store was supposed to be able to carry the Motu line. But the only store that I see carrying that shit, Origins, is Target. It's not at Walmart.
That's true.
It's at Target. If you wanna find on the shelf newly released waves of Motu Origins figures, you got to trek your ass to your nearest Target. The nearest Target to me is in South Haven, which is about 60 miles away from me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't have any Targets here. I have to go to.
We got another individual who came in, 373 Commander. They canceled my order as well. So frustrating. Well,
there we go.
Commander Ed, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but we had a little giggle about that. All those scalping son of a bitches over there on eBay, they got their orders canceled too. So. Yeah,
it's just the best idea you ever had. That's just the best idea you ever had.
Fucking justice for those sons of bitches.
The karma's gonna get you if I don't get you first.
I don't know. It just amazes me at the level of incompetence that it's going on with Mattel Creations.
If this is really incompetence, tomorrow they have to be fired. The whole management area.
The management, the IT team, the people who are working on
everybody that is working on a reasonable place in this
all of you son of a bitches
company
are fired. Let's find somebody who can do this shit right.
No, but I cannot believe that for the same reason. I cannot believe that. And as annoying it is for us, again, I come back to the point that they do this on purpose. I cannot think on another way. Whatever their motives might be, and we had a couple of issues here.
I mean, you've just pissed off thousands and thousands.
Yeah, but it's just like old diggers like you and me, and nobody cares. And we mentioned a couple of times, and the plan might be a completely different. But I cannot just believe that a multi-million company like Mattel just has stupid shells working for them or what. This nuthead. So what is that they cannot put up?
I can only imagine the board meeting. Hey guys, let me figure out how to not make some money. We don't want to make money anymore. That's not our goal in life. Let's fuck every one of our damn loyal fans by doing this fucking troll trick on Mattel Creations to them and make them hate us forever. Then we won't make a damn dime ever again. Yay! Hey, that's a great idea there, Joe. Let's go ahead and implement that.
No, Pope. As far as I know, there's no official number about how many figures they are planning to crank out.
They'll never tell us how many figures that they actually produce. No. I think they produced this many.
I don't know. I just cannot believe that.
No. That's a lie. That's a lie. They did produce the figures. You can go to Frank and Sons and buy the figures.
Exactly. They have all the 10 millions produced tomorrow morning in the Windows outlet.
I'm still baffled by that Frank and Sons shit. So
Frankie's not going to have a good time.
Nobody who went on Mattel Creations is getting shit. You got all your orders canceled. But fucking Frank and Sons has got them for sale.
Let's go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. They offered me $10 off my next order. I can't fucking take $10 off something I can't get. Exactly. Fuck you and
10,
your
10,
$10
10,
off offer.
10 of nothing is still nothing. No.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what you do. You take your $10 off gift certificate there, and when they stick Wun-Dar back up for sale again, he was $17.99. Now you can get him for $7.99, right?
Whoa, that's a great deal. Or maybe you might be interested in somewhat of the new Jurassic Park figures.
Oh, don't get me started on Jurassic Park. Don't even get me started
It's
on Jurassic.
it's renting night. It's renting night. Come on. And
Oh my God.
it's the first of all the movies and all the times that I fell asleep during.
How do you fall asleep in a dinosaur movie? Dinosaurs
Yeah,
are
it's a
like,
pretty difficult
to me,
task. Bro.
dinosaurs are like kaiju, man.
Yeah, it bang, boom, bang, and I don't
Yeah.
want any explanations because they don't belong to dinosaur movies. Dinosaurs don't sit regularly down with reading glasses and explain you the content of the Bible. They frequently don't do that. And
I would
so
think
if
not. I would also think that dinosaurs don't sit down and jam their woke politics down your throat.
Oh, they have been pretty differenceless in that. They would have eaten black and white equally. Then.
Yeah, that's the old joke. That's the now this, okay. I'm going to apologize for those of you who have never been in the motorcycling world, but I'm going to tell you how it is. Okay, we're not racist at all. We hate everybody equally.
Right. right.
No
We don't make
racism at
any
all.
difference.
We hate them all equally.
You're all bastards. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, if you guys are on movies now, I watched one of your recommendations from the other night. It was interesting. Now, what recommendation was that? I hope it wasn't Cannibal Pharaoh or Cannibal Holocaust or Silo, 180 Days of Sodom. I hope you didn't watch those movies, Pope, because if they did, I'm so apologetic that a piece of your soul has now been lost to you.
Cannibal of Rothenburg, we also recommended.
Yeah,
but
we
also
recommended
recommended Ricky O, and Ricky O is fantastic. So we don't be ashamed. We don't need to be ashamed about that.
Well, if he watched now, if he watched 180, the 180.
The worst of them all.
On me, man. That's the worst. That's one of the worst
of them all. The worst of them all.
Oh my God! That's a terrible movie. Which reminds me of something that you've probably done this in your life, Rollo, where you walk inside somebody's head and you kind of move things around a little bit, and then you come back out and laugh.
Oh yeah,
that's fun.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine. Actually, it was one of my brothers in the club, and we call him Smokey. I told him, I said, Smokey, there's a video out that I really don't want you to watch. And he goes, what video is that? And I said, it's called Two Girls in One Cup. I said, do not watch this video under any circumstances. It will rot your soul out. You will be a different person after you watch it. He goes, I promise you, Bill, I won't watch it.
Looking for it.
I waited till we went to church the next time. You know what church is. These people probably don't.
Yeah, every Sunday meeting with a beer.
Yeah, that's right. And so next church, I looked over there at Smokey, and he had this odd look on his face, and I walked over to him and I said, what's going on there, Smoke? He goes, I watched it, Bill. I said, and I knew you would. Just because I told you not to.
Cook Pope is also laughing.
Yeah.
It's part of our business doing this, by the way. It's much more of a mind game than active handling.
but these kinds of mind games are constructive. The mind game that Mattel Creations is doing on us, that's
They
deconstructive.
they just make a big fat bunch of Mexican angry motorcyclists moving their way down to Frank's and Sons in California. That's all what they doing.
Once again, my mind is baffled. Why? What is so special about Frank and Sons and his fucked up comic book shop in California that he's able to get these exclusive figures that even Mattel obviously doesn't have their hands on because they can't even fucking sell them. They tried to sell them today and then canceled everybody's goddamn order because they don't have them.
Ask somebody that's in the industry. Maybe has special abilities.
Somebody sold those damn things off the back of a fucking truck.
Because they haven't been paid fully by Mattel,
man.
no?
Somebody, that shit fell off of the back of a truck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody somewhere.
If this somebody was a Mexican, it might be a bootleg.
Oh, and Cobb said they add the little twist on there. Reading my email, it says $10 off that can be used on upcoming Motu collectibles before December 31st. They gave me a promo code to put in, but there's no time to put a code in. Just the level of stupidity in all of this is just mind-boggling.
But come on, if this one, I mean, it's by the end of June. So what do you think when these figures will be fully delivered? It's
according to Pope, probably January the 31st, so you can't use your damn $10 off coupon on the son of a bitch.
So there is no upcoming Motu collectibles this year, my friend. That was it. That was at least not in delivery.
You can take your fucking $10 coupon and $8 and go buy yourself a cup of coffee, Jack.
Before this was a cup of coffee and half a tank, but now it's only a cup of coffee.
Goddamn gasoline.
Maybe it's that. They ran out of gas, so they didn't get the delivery.
Well, you know, that's
somewhere in the middle of the ocean between Shanghai.
Listen to this shit, Rollo.
Somebody's out of gas. So it's on the ocean.
Listen to this shit, Rollo. My brother Loose Change is a trucker, right? That's what he does. He drives a big truck. He owns his own rig, but he drives for a company. You know, he kind of subcontracts. But anyway, he posted the other day. He said, "Okay, guys, this is what happened last week. I went to the gas pump, filled my damn big rig up with diesel. It cost me $150 to fill up the tank, and then I drove away without paying." He said, "I got a letter in the mail that said that I had to pay $80 fee for driving off from the pump." He said, "That saved me so much money. Stay tuned for more money saving ideas."
We're gonna see that more coming on this channel.
It's gonna get fucking ridiculous before it gets any better. That's absolutely the truth. And yeah, the drive offs are gonna start happening. That's when folks fill a tank up and drive the fuck off. And then they end up getting put in jail, and they have to pay a fine of a whole lot less than it costed to fill their tank up.
It's starting already. I mean, the guys here, they're not sleeping, no? In the moment you legalize the marijuana consume, they change to avocados. Now that you have a gasoline problem, you see the caravans coming, my friend. It's already on the road.
If they keep on, it's going to get like Mad Max.
Yeah, it is on your side because here,
ride up. Just walk away. No. Just walk away. Give us the gasoline and just walk away, and you will live.
God, if it's not so funny, it is very sad. Well, but my country did exactly the same, and it's just about fooling around the people. My country took the same decision than your country for ideological reasons. Let's say they want to turn away from burnable compostables. That's what they want. That's not a necessity, and this had nothing to do with the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. That's what they do. And so we have high prices as well, and they give also a pause on the account. Sorry.
I've got a question there, teacher. If we're all supposed to be driving electric cars to save the environment, where does the electricity come from?
Mexico, because we're going to
What
produce
do they
it with
burn?
gasoline.
What do they burn? What do they burn to make electricity? Coal.
Exactly, because
Then a
we're
coal
going to
miner
open up 3 refineries next year, and we're not about to do that. So it's come from here or from France. France is going to open up 7 nuclear brand new plants because they think it's not such a good idea to turn away your head from all of this.
Well,
And from there it will come, though.
That's a good question because, see, in America, they've been shutting our nuclear plants down because they're dangerous. They produce all this.
Yeah, in Germany
material.
as well.
They produce all this waste material. No nukes, no nukes. The nuclear power plants
No.
are dangerous. We can't have that because the nuclear waste and it lasts for thousands of years and there's nowhere to put it. So we dig a big hole in the desert and throw all the nuclear waste in the hole and cover it up and
make a sign on it.
So you're not saving the goddamn environment by driving an electric car.
No.
You're making it worse.
Yeah, lithium and I don't know what. And where are the countries? Where is all this lithium? To who you gonna talk to get the stuff?
Well, here's another thing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, what, about 10 years ago, they said all the oil fields over in Saudi Arabia were drying up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have any oil because the oil fields are drying up. No, they're not.
No, there's and even that in the meanwhile we have new technologies like fracking that can be used, and even in fracking the German only did, and we are not really known as an oil producing country. We have some oil in the Atlantic Sea and in the Baltic Sea, but not too much. No, our brand is brand Spa. That is the oil that comes from Europe, but it's not too much. But with fracking, what a surprise. We can run our industry for the next 150 years without any changes. And in 150 years, we can look for more technologies and more efficiency.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing to fuck those liberals. All right, they're talking. Okay, we're gonna price gasoline to the point where nobody can buy it anymore, and everybody's got to buy electric cars.
It's okay.
And then Exxon comes along and says, "No, motherfucker. Now you priced it to the point that makes fracking economically feasible."
And not another thing. You bring countries, other oil producing countries that have not been on the plan of the OPEC so far, so long.
Well, another thing, Rollo. Speaking just in America. America has enough oil here.
Yeah, you're self-sustainable.
We don't need to
buy you're self-sustainable.
Anywhere else.
You are self-sustainable.
As a matter of fact, that stupid potato up there turned off the damn pipeline that has just been built to make the oil flow.
Yes. And saludos. Your neighbor just got this idea, huh? Where I live right now, they just got this idea. They're going to open up refineries. They're going to expand the extension of oil on Mexican territory in a wide planned 10 years plan, my friend.
John Paul said that when oil.
You know what they're going to do here? They're going to do here what Donald says. They said they're going to drill, baby. That's what they're going to do here the next 10 years.
Because now it makes economic sense.
It makes sense. Exactly. It makes sense. We're going to sell it all. It's already sold widely. Yeah. And to my fellow German guys, I always say that almost daily. You're so sweet and you're so nice that you want to save the world with 18 million electric cars, because that's the amount of cars that are driving around in Germany, more or less, no? But this is the same amount of cars that are driving around only in Mexico City. And we're going to give you the thumb, my dear. We're going to give it to you. We're not going to let you take away.
Back to electric cars. Okay, so that's the solution according to the dumbasses. Just buy an electric car.
Yeah,
Well,
go.
that's
Happy. You got the
$80,000.
money.
But you also got to buy the fucking charging station, because how you gonna
No.
charge your goddamn electric car up? You
No.
can't just plug
It's
it
not
into the
gonna
damn
happen.
outlet on the
It's
wall.
not gonna
The
happen.
wall receptacle in your house is not gonna
No.
charge your goddamn car.
No. And maybe my country and your country, they are so advanced that they can do it in the next 10 or 15 years. But the
All
rest of the world, they can't. So it's not going to
Todd's
happen.
gotta go. Yeah, come on back,
Bye,
man. We
Cobb.
probably won't be ranting next time, but yeah, this is a rant stream. We're just anything that we can, anything and everything is going to rant. And we're
Big
just ranting
hugs. Big
tonight.
hugs from Mexico, my buddy. Sometimes it's good that you get it out. Just get it out. We got a little bit away from the topic, but
yeah, we're about at the 2-hour point now. I don't know. I'm sick of ranting. I think I'm going to go to bed now. And
exactly.
And tomorrow I'm not going to be around, because I'm going to be doing what I should have been doing all along, and that's making some videos with my damn toys. That's what
movies. Exactly.
Yeah. Rollo, I'm glad you came on tonight, buddy. And we'll
too.
see you again next time. And everybody else, I'm glad y'all stopped by. Have a great time.
Just if you could do me a little favor and pass me the contact of Michael Purchase, because I really want to get in contact with him so that we can.
I'll get you guys hooked up. If not tonight, it'll probably be early in the morning.
Don't worry, my buddy. I just fallen over right now as well.
Yeah, I'll get you guys. I'll get you guys to talking to each other. Y'all all have a good night, and we'll see everybody soon.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you.